Hi, my name is Larry Burns, and I serve as Vice President for External Affairs at the University of Toledo. I also serve as the Interim Vice President for Equity and Diversity at UT and have been part of either MUO, MCO, or UT for over 19 years. And in April of 2007, I was diagnosed with cancer on the very back of my tongue. And so that was about 2 years ago. I was first diagnosed in April of 2007. I had what I thought maybe was a swollen gland on the left side of my neck that didn't go away, and eventually told my wife Judy about it, who then encouraged me to go to my primary care physician, Dr. Chris Lynn, here at UTMC. And he indicated that since it hadn't gone away, that we should take a look at it, and he asked me to go see Dr. P.K. Chaudhry here at UTMC, and Dr. Chaudhry was able to diagnose my cancer in his office during my first visit. And of course, he wanted to verify that, so he asked me to have a PET scan and some other imaging done to verify that. That was followed by a biopsy that I had here in the hospital, and they verified Dr. Chaudhry's original diagnosis in maybe a 5-day period of time, so that's how I was diagnosed. I really didn't consider going anywhere else. Obviously, I thought about different options that I have. I consulted some other people at UTMC, and namely Dr. Gold and Dr. Jacobs, who are, one of the advantages of having a boss who's a medical doctor is that you can ask him things that you wouldn't be able to ask somebody who's just a businessman. And so both Dr. Gold and Dr. Jacobs verified what I had thought after 17 years of being here at the institution, is that particularly for the cancer that I had a wonderful team here. And so I really never considered going anywhere else. When you are diagnosed with cancer or any major disease, there's a certain part of you that is not totally comfortable sharing that with everyone. And I'm not quite sure what that's all about. I don't know if that's fear, if that's embarrassment, if whatever that is. But what I thought about, and I talked to my wife Judy about, is that we had the right team for what I had, that these people truly care about me as an individual, as a patient, and in some cases as a friend. And that the chances that people are going to see me in a waiting room in the hospital are great, even with the strictest, most prudent confidentiality. I mean, people still see people, and I weighed that, and I said to myself that just deal with it. And so what I did is I let everybody know that what I had, where I was going to be treated, and so that kind of relieved it for me. So when people saw me either waiting for a scan or waiting for Dr. Chaudhry or Feldmeyer or whomever, most people knew what I was there for. And what that did is that it made people that I know more comfortable, so they didn't have to feel like they didn't say hello to me or whatever. And so it was an issue, and the way I dealt with it was just by realizing that I'm in the right place with the right people, and the people that know me are going to care about me. And that's a lot better than going to a place, in my opinion, where people don't know you and you're maybe just another person in the crowd.